Hi, my name is my name is Ticky Ticky Mad Mike. Hi, my name is my name is Ticky Ticky Mad Mike. What's going on, people? This is your boy, the one and only, the mad scientist, aka Senator Palpatine, aka all of the above, including the 95 Nation Man Mike Sports. Um, People got it twisted, right? And I'm not talking about twisted towards TV. I'm talking about people got it all the way twisted. You got it twisted, partner. It's still, we still about that energy. We still about that. Millie Mills, Mr. Toxic Black, how you doing? We're still about that energy. But what am I talking about? What is the great one talking about? What is Mad Mike talking about? How you doing, Sonya? What is Mad Mike talking about? Y'all got it fucked up. Y'all got me fucked up. Okay? You got me fucked up. You think you just gonna talk about my quarterback and just put out misinformation? Nah, you got me all the way fucked up. You got Mad Mike all the way fucked up, all the way fucked up. Yeah, you got it all the way messed up. I'm not your prototypical content creator. When I see some bullshit, I speak on it. When I see misinformation out there, I speak on it. This is what Atlanta Falcons Nation is. We here to serve and protect our dirty birds 100%. Whether it makes us popular or unpopular, we don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. Time to give me some right Mike Tyson, chin checks, uppercuts, jabs like Muhammad Ali, stick and move, knock them out straight to the ground. Because I'm tired of the bullshit. And I dare anybody sit down on these shows and tell me that they want to go one on the one with the great one and use facts, stats, and the absolute truth. Okay? I dare you. I fucking triple dog dare you like 1980, all right? The triple dog dare you. I quadruple dog dare you to sit down with Mad Mike and have a conversation about Desmond Ritter and these Atlanta Falcons. All right? Because one thing that I won't do is misinformation and downright bullshit. No, no, no. We will not do that. Oh, I don't get tired of the bullshit. No. No, I love the bullshit. But why? Because I know what we do over here, we give you the truth. Okay? So I want to put a video out. And this is in response to this fucking foolishness that I saw. Okay? Yeah, this foolishness. So I don't care if it offends you. I don't give a fuck if it offends people. We gonna speak about this. And I'm this is just me being honest. I didn't watch the whole video, but 30 seconds of it just just yeah, 30 seconds is all I need to hear. But I'm going to go and continue to read. I'm gonna watch the whole thing, but I'm gonna put this video in the pinned comments so you guys can check it out for yourself. So I got an update earlier today about a certain player. Hint, 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 hint. Got an update. I'm subscribed to this channel, so it's not like you know don't got love for it. But I don't give a damn about having love for you. If you're on my team, you say some dumb shit, you're gonna get chin checked. That's just the way it is. That's the way I am. That's the way we are. Chin check time. Okay? So I'm gonna see if I can play the first couple minutes of this, couple seconds of this video so you can see why I'm upset. Okay? So I want to see if you guys can hear this for yourself so you can take yeah, I want you guys to hear this for yourself.
Near end of the season, and we didn't really know too much about what we can expect from him going into this season. Now, he has garnered a lot of comparisons to Alex Smith. Alex Smith is the definition.
See, that's right there. You already wrong. Coming out the gate, you wrong. Who the fuck said he looked anything like Alex Smith? There was no comparisons about Desmond Ritter being Alex Smith. Zero. This is what I mean when I talk about people and their own personal takes on our quarterback. This is the stuff that I'm talking about. Who the fuck said he's anything like Alex Smith? This game is nothing like Alex Smith. Okay? Desmond Ritter played in the offense. Okay? Desmond Ritter played in the offense that was a pro style. They ran a lot of pistol. They ran a lot of 2, 3 tight end sets. These are facts. Okay? So Alex Smith actually played in an offense that's called, similar to what an RPO. They ran the ball. They use a lot of play action. But they play action with Alex Smith, with Utah, Urban Meyer, those guys. So it's not, he's no in way, shape, or form compared to Alex Smith. So that's mistake number one. Okay? And I'm going to get to that.
Of a great game manager. He takes care of the football. He made great decisions with the football late in games. And he also was somebody who didn't take a lot of shots down the field. And he was.
And see, right too. Mistake number 2. And I spoke about this last night on the Dirty Bird Thursday. Again, who the hell said that they didn't take shots downfield? I mean, Kyle Pitts, if you compare Kyle Pitts to most of the tight ends that's in the league right now in the yards and receptions, he's right there. Okay? He's right there. Again, these are factless, right? Factless statements. This is what I mean about when people put out information on a quarterback that's just not true. Did anybody know? I said it last night. Did you guys know that Desmond Ritter has more passing yards than the great Joe Burrow? But we're talking about a guy that doesn't take shots downfield. Okay? I don't do opinions. I don't do feelings. We do facts. How many times have we literally just saw Mac Hollins shot downfield? We saw Kyle Pitts shot downfield. We've been taking shots downfield. And to be honest, what people don't know about what the NFL even states what is a shot downfield is anything over 20, 15 yards. 15 plus yards, yeah. Those are considered big plays. And the running game is anything over 10 yards. So this is what I mean when people say stupid shit that they feel in their heart is the truth. It's just not true whatsoever. This is why you have to go to people and go to do this research yourself, because you got people like JT Sports that put out information that just isn't true. Know what the fuck you're talking about before you put out an opinion that isn't true. Nobody said he was Alex Smith. Okay? Nobody said he was Alex Smith. The Falcons do indeed take shots downfield. Now, whether or not you want to categorize these as shots downfield, it don't matter. Doesn't matter what the fuck you think. I know this seems rude and I know this seems obnoxious, but when I say this, nobody gives a fuck about what you think. Nobody gives a fuck about what Mike thinks. A shot downfield is categorized as anything to 15 to 20 yards plus. So the idea of the Falcons not taking shots downfield just isn't true. Just isn't true. Okay? It just isn't true. We got to get in this. We got to get out of this mindset of just because you don't think a 30, 40-yard bomb or 15 to 20-yard pass isn't a deep shot. It's not categorized as a deep shot. Oh, the Falcons aren't taking chances. Yes, they are. Okay. And these are the things that we're talking about. We praise the Kansas City Chiefs for being a check down, motion offense, run the ball control type of offense. But when the Atlanta Falcons do it, it's a fucking problem. We just literally saw Kyle Shanahan check the ball down and score 30 fucking points yet again. And yet we're talking about, I don't believe in Desmond Ritter. We don't believe in Desmond Ritter because you don't want to. The hypocrisy is at an all-time disgusting high. It's at an all-time disgusting, and it only matters when it comes down to the Atlanta Falcons because y'all got your dicks so far up Michael Vick's ass and Matt Ryan's ass, and y'all didn't even know you got the dick up Matt Ryan's ass. Why? Guess what? Because you hated him for his stats. Now all of a sudden stats matter. We have been spoiled rotten. Matt Ryan is one of the greatest quarterbacks in NFL history, and you guys are embracing him without embracing him. You are embracing Matt Ryan without actually embracing Matt Ryan. And this is why you belittle everything that Desmond Ritter is doing and was currently doing. You say dumb shit. Well, he's not a good quarterback. I don't trust him. Well, is he making mistakes? No, he's not making mistakes. Is he running the offense well? Yeah, he's running the offense well. If the offense one of the most penalized teams, no, they're not one of the most penalized teams. Well, are they scoring the points? Are they scoring 20 plus points every game? Yeah, they're scoring 20 plus points a game. Well, do they have the highest? Do they have the leading rusher in the NFL? You know, at one point, Bijan Robinson. Yeah, they do. What about Tyler Algier? Is he in the top 10 in rushing? Yeah, he is. What about the offensive line? Offensive line pretty good? Yeah, they're pretty good. What about Kyle Pitts? Is he still one of the better tight ends in the game? Yeah, he is. So what's the problem? What's the problem? This is what I ask people to come on the show and tell me. And I don't want to hear the same melted down bullshit that El Nino and El Papo and nigga down the street and sisterhood from the brotherhood. Look, I don't give a damn about what all these people are saying. I don't want to hear the same also. Well, he got to prove something to me. He got to improve, man. He got to improve. He got to prove me. And he winning games. The guy that you crowned Jesus Christ on the football field making $5 million just to play football got less yards than he does. But we're talking about, oh my God, Desmond Ritter has to prove something to me. They won't let him throw the ball down the field, which is a crock of bullshit because he's actually doing that, but you guys aren't satisfied. Why? Because the Falcons are doing it my way. They're doing it their way. Look, this is the stuff we talking about. And this cocksuckers, all these cocksuckers from the Panthers podcast, from the Falcons podcast, from every other podcast, and guys like Ben Kurt, you are full of shit. You guys praised Bryce Young and said he's a Heisman Trophy candidate. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate, Heisman Trophy winner. He has all the tools to be great, and he's going to come in. He's going to throw for 300 yards for against the Atlanta Falcons. And guess what? Nothing. Nothing happened. He got his ass torched and scorched and set on fire. Set his ass on fire. We literally saw the exact same crap with the 49ers that the Atlanta Falcons are doing, but nobody has a freaking problem with that. Nobody has a problem with it. Nobody has a problem with that. You got your boy that done spent 3 first-round picks on a quarterback that's no longer there. They're playing with a damn 6th-round pick. Okay? No, excuse me, I got that wrong. You're playing with a 7th-round pick, the last pick in the draft, but yeah, the Falcons are stupid for giving a 3rd-round pick a draft, a chance to be a starter. Let me get this right. Tell me if I'm tripping, y'all. Isn't your boy Mr. Irrelevant the last pick in the draft? Isn't that guy Mr. Brock Purdy? Isn't he the last pick in the draft? Why are we not getting that same energy for him? What the fuck has he proven? That he could get hurt? That he can check the ball down? That he can hand the ball off to Christian McCaffrey and those guys and those running guys, those running backs that they have there in that running game? Run behind Trent Williams. Like that. These are the things that I'm talking about. Is that every one of these content creators, including JT Sports, are full of crap. You're full of shit. You're full of it. This has nothing to do with whether or not Desmond Ridder has to prove anything or he has what it takes, because you're looking at guys that not even Brock Purdy hasn't proven a dang on thing. Yet you don't say the exact same thing about him. Brock Purdy hasn't played a full season. He's been hurt. Brock Purdy hasn't done a dang on thing. He's the 7th-round pick, the last pick in the draft. He was going to be an undrafted free agent. The 49ers run the ball. Let me see these stats, okay? Because I like stats. I like to tell you guys the truth about things. I don't just say bullshit and talking about he's a Alex Smith. And even if he was an Alex Smith was a damn good quarterback that took his team to the playoff. And you guys look at that like it's just, it's a horrible pick. Oh my goodness. That's just horrible. I can't believe you, Mike. Desmond Ridder reminds me of, yeah. Yeah, Desmond Ridder reminds me of Alex Smith. Well, Alex Smith was a damn good quarterback. Had a damn good career quarterback. Okay? So Brock Purdy last night, 25 of 37, 310, 2 touchdowns. Playing against the Giants team that I think everybody can know that offense sucks. It's pretty much ass. Let's just keep that real. But Is that really elite numbers when we talk about Brock Purdy, 25 or 37, 2 touchdowns, sacked 2 times, a fumble? Like, is that really elite numbers? Do you guys really think that given the opportunity that Desmond Ritter can't put up those exact same numbers? We got a problem. We got a problem with not only the fan base, but we got a problem with these cock sucking analysts, these former players who are just bitter, these journalists who are bitter. They're in a shit fest at their job. Why? Because they're only making a percentage of money, and they say the dumbest shit so they can go viral and possibly have their YouTube channel or their podcast go absolutely crazy so they can get an extra $200,000 for going viral. They say the dumbest shit and we believe it like it's actually absolutely true. Kirk ain't never been shit but a fucking YouTuber, a fucking Twitch. Now he up here trying to sell a quarterback class. Who the fuck gonna sell us? Who the fuck gonna listen to you, Kirk? You trying to sell a damn quarterback masterclass? Who the fuck are you? These are the people that we're listening to. That the Falcons, he's not going to believe in the Falcons until the Falcons throw the ball downfield. Meanwhile, this has been a check. This is exactly what we just saw it again last night. It was just a check down. All they did was throw the ball in the middle of the field, short intermediate routes. The 49ers do not throw the ball deep. They do not do it, and they've been successful. They've been to the NFC Championships twice. Super Bowl, lost it. This is the same recipe that the Atlanta Falcons are adopting from the Titans, from the Patriots, from the Ravens. We see this every damn week, but it's a problem because it's Desmond Ritter. And I'm going to get to that Pitts argument. I'm gonna get to that Pitts argument. But this is the reason why I always say it's like you got to stop listening to these YouTubers who don't want to give you the facts. They give you partial facts and they don't break it down to the absolute truth. And the absolute truth is that the Atlanta Falcons are doing what everybody else is doing, but the Falcons are the only team that's getting shitted on because of it. Meanwhile, Bryce the Christ is sitting on injury reserve, or he's sitting on the injury list. He may be out 1 to 2 weeks. Why? Because his stupid ass head coach wants to throw the ball 40 times a game. And how many times have we on AFN told you guys, stop throwing the ball that much? You have to have balance. We literally just saw Rex Ryan on ESPN give the Atlanta Falcons. Oh, they don't want to talk about Rex Ryan shouting out the Atlanta Falcons. Y'all, look, go back and check it out. All you got to do is put Rex Ryan in on Twitter and look up Rex Ryan. He gave the Atlanta Falcons a shout out. Oh, they don't want to talk about those types of things. When a legendary head coach tells you that the Atlanta Falcons are doing things the right way, Dez Bryant don't want to talk about that. Stephen A. Smith don't want to talk about that. All the Falcons YouTubers, including the Falcoholic, y'all don't want to talk about the Falcons getting a lot of credit from a Hall of Fame coach. Not only Rex Ryan, but Tony Dungy. He's saying, do it your way, young fella. Don't listen to what everybody is doing. Everybody's talking about. Do it your way. They don't want to talk about the fact that Atlanta Falcons are one of the best defenses in the league right now. They don't want to talk about the Atlanta Falcons being one of the best offensive teams in the league right now, higher, scoring more points than the Chiefs. They don't want to talk about that shit, but you want to talk about the fact that Desmond Ritter, you haven't been impressed with Desmond Ritter? Meanwhile, Josh Allen is throwing 3, 4 interceptions every damn game, and you won't. But you don't believe in Desmond Ritter. Anthony Richardson can't even stay off the damn injury, but every time you look at, he picking himself off the damn ground. He's grabbing an ankle. He bringing his chest. He got concussions. Like this is the shit we talking about. We got all these quarterbacks, these young quarterbacks, just steadily falling apart, getting hit, getting the sack. But Desmond is the only one up, still doing his thing. Got his team 2-0. But you want to bring him down and shit on him and come on, bro. This is why AFN is so despised. They don't like the facts. They don't like the truth. They don't like stats, because stats with film and film with stats gives you the truth. We're going to give you the truth whether you fucking like it or not. This is what we're about. So if you got a problem with what we say, please, you can hit us up anytime at 1-800-MAD-MIKE. 1-800-MAD-MIKE. Or you can simply hit me up on Twitter, hit me up on Instagram, hit me up on TikTok at Mad Mike Sports Real. Or just simply Mad Mike Sports anywhere. Or if you're on Facebook, Michael Anthony Linson. We ain't hard to find. Sit down and have a conversation about us. And please, I don't want to hear this same sad love song wrecking my brain like crazy. I don't want to hear the same fucking that sad love song over and over again. I don't trust Desmond Ritter. Sound like some goddamn females. Excuse me, ladies. I apologize. You sound like some freaking wimps. I don't trust Desmond Ritter. He's not throwing the ball too much. Oh my God. I don't trust him. Arthur, he won't throw the ball to Kyle Pitts 50 times in the game. Kyle Pitts isn't the number 1 tight end in the league. Oh, he was drafted the number 4 in the league. Why you just wasted this time? Oh my God. What? You some fucking wimps. Crying because Kyle Pitts, you drafted Kyle Pitts in your fantasy football league, and you losing. Why? Because you're stupid. We've been telling you to listen to Coach every damn week. We've been telling you to listen to Big Will. These guys play fantasy football. He said, if you want to win fantasy football, draft the Falcons running backs. You'll win. No, you stupid motherfuckers. You go out of your way to draft Drake London. You go out of your way to get a ball to Kyle Pitts, knowing damn well this is a run first defense. That's your stupid ass. Ain't even females. It's like it's this is a disgrace to even look. This is a disgrace for these wimps to even say, all right, you acting like girls, because even women got common sense when it come down to football. More common sense and more smart. They're even smarter than most people who claim to be football fans. They're smarter than people who played the game. Say dumb shit like that. Oh, he remind me of Alex Smith. What the fuck are you looking at that reminds him of Alex Smith? Alex Smith. No. So, hello, guys. Clay, Melvin, Nate. I don't know how to Endoso Vision. Yasuke Southside Dre, TT Dangerous, Jay Fearson, Siggs and Serial, D Lawton, Sonya How all you. We look, Trauma Locks. This is a microwave society. And we have been spoiled because we got stupid organizations that like PFF, ESPNs, and got these stupid analysts that all they damn job is to look at numbers and see, he's on the path to be one of the greatest wide receivers. He got 500 yards. More than Julio Jones. He's a great wide receiver. You need to give him the ball more so he can beat Julio. Meanwhile, the motherfucker 0-4. They can't make the playoffs. But yeah, you watching the stats. Dre, what's good? Dre the Boxer, what's good? Yeah. Jay Diaz, what's good? Yeah. Yeah, I know I'm gonna get a lot of heat for this, but I don't give a shit. I dare you guys to come on and sit with anyone at AFN. You don't have, if you don't like me, you don't have to like me. But I implore you to sit down and talk with somebody on the AFN crew to the Falcons fans, because we all share the same exact fans. But what we do over here, we hold you responsible for the nonsense that you speak. Everybody like to dress up the dog and say, oh, this is the truth. This is a Barbie. No, that's a fucking Barbie doll from the from Family Dollar. That's cheaper than the plastic. That's plastic. It ain't even real plastic. It's shit paper mache, but you trying to just tell me that it's a Barbie doll. No, motherfucker, that's not damn plastic. That's paper mache. Frank right up here about to get this little midget killed, but y'all sitting up here trying to say, oh my God, I don't believe in Desmond Ritter. Anthony Richardson hurt again. Oh my God, I don't believe in Desmond Ritter. The Falcons are 2-0. Oh my God, Arthur Smith is just a stupid idiot. The passing game will never be good. Meanwhile, he got more passing yards than the Savior, Jesus Christ himself, Joe Burrow. Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about, Sid. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Justin Jefferson. All they do is pass him the damn ball, and that bitch ain't happy. He got more yards and more receptions and more targets than any damn wide receiver in the last 3 years, but this bitch still ain't happy. But you want my team, you want the Atlanta Falcons to do the exact same thing that they doing. Jamar Chase ain't happy. Justin Jefferson ain't happy. Anybody want to tell me why them guys ain't happy? I'll take a wild guess. They gonna be getting their money. Jamar Chase gonna get his money. Jefferson gonna get his money. But why those guys aren't happy? Anybody in this chat want to tell me why those guys aren't happy? They getting all the targets. They getting all the yards. They the center of attention. Tell me why those guys aren't happy. Why aren't those guys happy? It's real cute how everybody get quiet when you start talking facts. Real cute how these content creators and football players and analysts, it's real cute when they start winning, how everybody starts saying, oh, the Falcons aren't a stupid organization. Now, y'all was saying the Falcons don't want to win. They don't want to build a defense. Meanwhile, the defense has the second best pass defense in the league. Yeah, they shouldn't have signed they shouldn't have signed Jesse Bates. They shouldn't have signed Calais Campbell. All these guys. One of the better defenses in the league right now. Yeah, the Falcons don't want to win. But when they're winning, you guys want to say, oh, man, they don't want to win. I don't believe in Desmond Ritter. Arthur Smith, he going to get fired if he don't make it to the playoffs. Meanwhile, the Falcons are number one. The best team in this division. Just my opinion. They start forcing the ball to one guy sounds awfully familiar. Yeah. Forcing the ball to one player sounds awfully familiar. What the fuck did that get us? The number one passing receiving duo in the damn history of the damn league, Matt Ryan, Julio Jones, behind, I think it's Matt Ryan as far as the average is concerned. But passing wide receiver duo, Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne, those guys. Peyton Manning, I think that's like the only one that's, if I'm mistaken, they either a little bit ahead of them or a little bit behind it. But we had that before. Where, Lord ADS, where did that happen? Where did that happen? Matt Ryan, Julio Jones. Have we heard that before? Kirk Kitner, but Kirk Cousins, every year. Yeah, every freaking year. Yeah, all those guys are unhappy because they're not winning. This is the hypocrisy that I'm talking about. Anybody want to know why Stephon Diggs ain't happy there? Anybody want to tell me why all these wide receivers that we want to get the ball to, every last one of them, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Stephon Diggs, all these guys, why are all these wide receivers, all them guys are unhappy, but they get all the targets, they get the best numbers, they the center of attention of the offense. Why are these guys unhappy? I'm just saying. You got all these great wide receivers, every last one of them unhappy, knowing they're gonna get their money anyway. But these guys aren't happy. Anybody heard of D Hopkins? Yeah, he signed a big deal. Guess what? Guess where he at? Hmm. This is what I mean by this is exactly why people don't want to have us on their show. That's why they don't want to talk to us. They tell everybody else that we cool and we good and there's no beef, but they don't want to have us on the show, not because they don't like us, it's because they don't want to look stupid. Everybody want to be look, everybody wants to be an expert or deemed an expert. Everybody wants to be the top of their profession. I get it. But this ain't about it being the top of your profession. It's about giving people the absolute truth. I don't want to deceive people because I don't like Desmond. I don't want to deceive people because I don't like fucking LeBron James. LeBron James, one of the greatest players to ever play the damn game, but you don't see me bitching and complaining, trying to run a smear campaign because I don't like LeBron James, and everybody know I don't like LeBron James. But you don't see me running a smear campaign, making 15 videos because of, I don't believe in LeBron James. Nope, y'all only do that for Desmond. It's a smear campaign just because you don't like a guy. And this is the problem why people don't want us on their show. They don't want to talk to us. They try to act like they like us. But like I said, you don't like to be wrong. Everybody want to be a damn expert. Everybody want to be working for the Falcons and everybody want to work for ESPN and Fox and be deemed a freaking expert. I don't give a damn about being no fucking expert. I believe in giving people the truth. And the truth of the matter is the Atlanta Falcons are winning games. The truth of the matter is Desmond is not making mistakes. Desmond is a fucking hero. He's a hero because he's about to save these Atlanta Falcons fans from their own demise. And that demise is what? Yeah. Falcons fans, what's that demise? Acceptance. You want to be accepted by the masses. You want to be accepted by ESPN. You want to be accepted by your friends who are going to each and every team just because they're a fan of Steph Curry. You're a fan of LeBron James. You're a fan of whoever player. Y'all go wherever those players go. Why? Because you want to be accepted. You want to be a part of the winning team. Nobody wants to be a part of the process. Nobody wants to be a part of the loser. Sorry to tell y'all that, but y'all don't want to be a part of a loser. Nobody want to get down in the dirt and work hard in the backyard, pull up the weeds. Everybody want to plant the roses, but they don't want to go through the process of actually growing the rose from the seed. You don't want to go through the process of actually getting down in the dirt, building your platform from absolute nothing when nobody believed in you. You want to jump on the biggest platform that you can finally get, and just like, nope, I don't want to do no work, but I'll hang next to Joe Blow. Joe Blow got 1 million followers. Let me be friends with Joe Blow. Yeah, you don't want to. People do not want to work for things anymore. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna see no. I'm not gonna receive any good views off of this. Nobody wants to see a guy like Arthur Smith. Everybody's like, Arthur Smith, man, he don't know what he doing. This man a billionaire. You think this motherfucker care about what you think? That man could be sitting at home doing nothing, but he loved the game and he loved football, carving his own path. He don't have to do this. His pop is filthy rich. He doesn't have to do this. But he loves the game so much that he gave up his own lifestyle just so he can create his own legacy and do what he loves, which is coach the game of football. But we can't even recognize that because we got our heads so far Bill Belichick asses. Why? Because Bill Belichick won 6 Super Bowls or whatever the hell the number is. Desmond Ridder, Arthur Smith are going to save you from yourself, Falcons fans. You're spoiled rotten and you don't want to admit it. You miss Matt Ryan and you don't want to admit it. That's the problem. You're addicted to negativity and you don't want to admit it. When anything and everything go wrong, you can see it. The first people to throw it out there, yeah, is the publications that we love so much in the Falcons niche. Got too many. Let me stop. I might get a death threat, another death threat. Oh, man, Mike, he talking about me. We need to run a smear campaign. He's not going to come on our show. I don't want that guy. He called me stupid. He nitpicked my point. No, I didn't nitpick your point. I corrected you. I'm corrected every single day. I get things wrong. Matt Ryan, Roddy White, Matt Ryan, Julio Jones. We've been throwing the ball for 15 straight years, and it got us no championship. It got us 1 Super Bowl. We got to 1 Super Bowl. We got an NFC championship off of that. That's it. We got 1 NFC championship out. That's the only ring that we got out of this 16, 15-year tenure with Matt Ryan. Let me say this again. After 15 years throwing the ball how we have been under Matt Ryan, we got 1 ring out of it, and that was an NFC championship. And players do get rings for NFC championship because of the merger. AFC, NFC merger. Okay? So you guys didn't know that. So you do get rings for that. But that's the only ring the Atlanta Falcons got 15 years under Matt Ryan. But we sitting up here thinking, oh, if we pass the ball more, we'll win championships. Just tell me you don't like Desmond Ridder. Just tell me you don't like the Falcons offense. Stop making up bull crap saying, I just don't believe in Desmond Ridder. He's not throwing the ball downfield. Tom Brady made a whole career off of checking the ball down 10 to 15 yards to Edelman, to Wills Welker, the tight ends, Grunk, all these guys. He made a whole career off doing exactly that, but you don't say Tom Brady is a check down artist, that Tom Brady is overrated. You wouldn't dare say that. Tom Brady never threw the ball downfield like that. He only did that one time, and that was with damn Randy Moss. And hell, to be honest with Randy Moss, all he had to do was throw the bitch in the air, and he would just go get it. The greatest jump ball wide receiver of all time, Randy Moss. Just throw that mug in the air. He gonna find a way to get it. That ain't too hard for a quarterback to do. And he only did that one time in his career. But we don't belittle Tom Brady for checking the ball down and throwing short and intermediate routes. Desmond does the exact same thing that Drew Brees and Tom Brady, Matt Ryan have done the entire career. Phillip Rivers, all these guys have done the exact same thing, short, intermediate routes, but Desmond is the only one that's getting crapped on. Why? Anybody want this? Like I said, tell me where I'm wrong. Somebody tell me in this entire video where I'm wrong. And I will gladly correct myself. Tell me when I'm wrong. Hmm. 15 years throwing the damn ball, drafting every wide receiver and every weapon and every tight end, the greatest tight end of all time, Tony Gonzalez, and we still lost. But guess what? I'm not going to be a believer until Desmond Ritter throws the ball downfield. Y'all got too much Southern hospitality. You right, bro. That it is a gift and a curse. That you absolutely it. Like I said, I just want to tell me where I'm wrong. I will gladly correct myself. I don't always get everything right, but I know I'm right on this situation. And because the hypocrisy is at an all-time disgusting high for me. And like I said, I will gladly sit down with the biggest analyst and tell him that he's a bold-faced liar that Desmond Ritter doesn't throw the ball downfield. I will gladly tell you a bold-faced liar that Desmond Ritter isn't a good quarterback. Because we always say that Tom Brady and all these guys and Aaron Rodgers, they don't make mistakes. But when Desmond Ritter doesn't make mistakes, y'all say it ain't good enough. Tom Brady, all he does is win, 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 no matter what. Guess what? He's the greatest of all time. When Desmond Ritter win, 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 no matter what, oh, it's a problem. It's not good enough. I don't believe in him. But he won the game. I don't believe him, man. He don't come back. Well, he did come back. He stayed the fourth quarter comeback. Awfully similar to Tom Brady. Awfully similar to what Matt Ryan has done. Drew Brees, these guys have done this year after year. But when Desmond Ritter comes back, nobody say, oh, I don't believe in Desmond Ritter. Why? Oh, it's just one game. Anybody want to talk about that stat that Desmond Ritter and how many games? I think it was like 150 something attempts. He was the only quarterback that did not throw an interception, including Tom Brady. Oh, they see these stats don't matter. They don't want to talk about the stats that what I just spoke. You don't hear analysts talking about. You don't hear these Falcon content creators and everybody else who's Steve Smith, Dez Bryant, and like I said, this is just not. This is just not a dig at Falcon content creators. It's just when people say things about I don't believe in Desmond Ritter because he's not throwing the ball downfield. It's usually because you're in denial from the very beginning and you just don't like him. Because if the Falcons drafted if the Falcons would have drafted Sunshine, okay, nobody would be telling me that, oh, I don't believe in him. Everybody know who Sunshine is, right? Jacksonville Jaguars. Everybody know who Sunshine is. Nobody said I don't believe in Kyler Murray and all these guys. Right off the bat, Kyler Murray is still out, but nobody's saying I don't believe in him. Why? Why is that, people? Why is it that every time the Falcons win games is a but? And then now the narrative with Bryce Young is, guess what? The narrative with Bryce Young is, man, he ain't got no help. Y'all just said this season leading up to it that they had weapons, they had a good offensive line, they got Miles Sanders, they got a running game, they got a dominant defense. Now all of a sudden Frank Wright ain't good. Y'all just, this dude literally got on our show and said Frank Wright was the reason why the Philadelphia Eagles offense was so good. Now we saying Frank Wright can't even keep his own quarterback upright. So, like I said before, anybody, this is a challenge to anybody. Because the only one that got balls enough to invite us on is Wolf. Anybody got balls to just sit? Look, we don't want to cause trouble. We just want to sit down and have a conversation and answer, just ask a few questions. That's it. One time for the fan. These the only people that invited AFN and the Falcons in the Falcons niche. They the only one that invited us on the show. Out of your fucking mind. These the only three people. The only three out of all these Falcon content creators and journalists and people that got podcasts. They the only three that invited us on their show. So Falcons fans, say to yourself, why is it that our favorite YouTubers don't want to talk to us? We're just going to ask questions. We're going to answer simple questions. I do a show with Tom and Dave at Atlanta Sports Unlimited because of one, Terrence Mathis, two, Terrence Moore. Those guys give me an opportunity to be seen and to kind of get training from well-respected journalists. Tom Pollen, Dave Holcomb, shout out to them two dudes. Chris Singleton, like all those guys give me an opportunity. They willing to give me a chance. These guys willing to sit up here and let me on their show and talk football. But why is the Atlanta Falcons niche outlawing the Atlanta Falcons nation? Nobody wants to see us on their show. Nobody wants to invite us on just to have a conversation. Oh boy, it might go down to 30 views now. Ask those people. Ask those people, why haven't you guys invited us? We've seen these guys at the games. We shook their hand. We looked in their eyes and say, I love what you're doing. But guess what? Nope. AFN is shadow banned. And yes, I said it. Why is it that AFN is the only content creator that you see that's never on anybody else's show? Yeah, I think I lost 3 subscribers. I think I lost 3 people right there. Maybe they went to the bathroom when they at work. You know. Yeah, I have credentials from the most well-respected Locked On Falcons. And like I said, these are people that I watch. I comment on their show. How you doing, Leah? Yeah, Tibbs, Sports and Games. Like, I watch all these guys. I study all these guys. I watch everybody's show, but nobody wants AFN on it. So Falcons fans, love you. But ask your favorite content creators, why won't you guys sit down on Mad Mike Sports, talk to Mad Mike Sports and AFN, and why won't you guys invite those guys on your shows? Just ask yourself, just really take the time out to ask yourself, why aren't Atlanta Falcons Nation being invited? Anybody? And like I said, I don't have to go on these shows. But just ask yourself, why is it that Atlanta Falcons Nation that's respected by not only guys like Chuck Smith, Terrence Mathis, who's one of the greatest wide receivers in this franchise history. These guys trust me enough. These guys trust AFN enough to give me my first opportunity to even interview players, to sit down at the table with well-respected journalists and say, I think this kid has something. Yeah, they're willing to give me an opportunity, but why is it that all of the other creators want nothing to do with us? Oh boy, we tell the truth. The truth is not always good, and it's very controversial. It divides and it conquers. It divides and it conquers. The truth is always going to divide and conquer. And the truth of the matter is this Atlanta Falcons fan base, they don't want. You can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth that the Atlanta Falcons are trying their best to get it right this time. They made a huge mistake focusing on superstar players. Now, there's nothing wrong with having a superstar player, but you don't have to give up 3, 4, 5 picks to have a Kyle Pitts. You don't have to, have a Kyle Pitts on your team and give him 110 targets every damn year. The Falcons have so many weapons. Bijan Robinson, Tyler Algier. We have one of the best offensive linemen in the league in Chris Lindstrom. Jake Matthews, in my opinion, he's a Hall of Famer. One of the most consistent offensive linemen in the history of the game. Grady Jarrett, Calais Campbell, Jesse Bates, AJ Terrell. They don't even have AJ Terrell as a top damn 10 corner in the league. What the fuck are we talking about? He's not even a top 5 corner. Excuse me. He's not a top 5 corner. Are you kidding me? You going to sit up here and tell me with a straight face that 4 other corners in this league is better than AJ Terrell? Come on, bro. We just looked at the guy that they said who was the best corner, and Sauce Gardner got blew up in the first game. Oh, we don't want to talk about that. Engine number 9. How you doing, sir? Kenneth Killett. Woo, boy. Man, Mike talking too much right now. Yeah, I probably ain't gonna have no more friends, y'all. I apologize. Y'all can always come here and, sit down and have a beer. I'll be only on my lonely, on my own. Yeah. Lonely. AFN is lonely. Yep. They don't want to deal with us because we are way too controversial. Why? Because we want to talk about the truth. We want to get down to the nitty gritty and not talk about, oh, Desmond Ritter's not going to be a Hall of Famer. Of course he may not. The chances are any player coming out of a draft to be a Hall of Famer is slim. It's probably less than 1%. Okay? The chances of any player coming out of any drafts being a Hall of Famer is less than probably 5%, in my opinion. Look, I'm willing to sit down with anybody and everybody. But yeah, we get the runaround. Like I said, ain't no shot at nobody. Look, we already got some stuff on the horizon with those 3 platforms that I just spoke of. Those were the only 3 people that reached out to us and say, hey, we want to do something. Yeah, everybody else don't want nothing to do with AFN because we're way too controversial for them. Lonely. AFNs is so lonely. I'm gonna get in trouble by Miss Maggie. All right, so y'all, if y'all don't see me on AFN, that's because I got fined and suspended by Maggie. All right. And like I said, this is not about, whether or not we cool with the hate. Like I get it. Everybody, I like the underdog role, but I don't like bullshit takes, especially when our quarterback is playing well. It's like I would say, look, we can sit up there, and this is something that I absolutely despise. Okay, this is what I despise so much about a lot of our takes. It's not even the fact that it's hate. The thing is people and teams get praised for doing the exact same things the Atlanta Falcons are doing. Teams are losing and they get more praise than the Falcons. Teams are running the damn ball 40, 50 times a game doing the exact same things for the Atlanta Falcons. We have one of the best running backs in the game right now in Bijan Robinson. I don't know if the Falcons are real. Damn Campbell crack-headed ass, and I apologize, Dan. I think that dude on speed or something. I'm just sorry. There ain't no way that dude's sober. I don't give a damn what nobody say. That ain't normal for a person to be that amped up. Yeah, look, I'm a Macho Man Randy Savage fan, so you can't tell me that dude ain't on something. That motherfucker have an edible or something before them games. I don't give a what none one of y'all tell me. Oh, he been like that all his life. Yeah, that motherfucker been a crackhead all his life. That dude is not normal. Okay? Can't nobody tell me that dude ain't high. He on something, goddamn it. But like I said, I would love for Atlanta Falcons fans just to press every one of these content creators just to sit down. Look, we just want to talk, bro. Like I said, Tom Pollen, TJ Pollen, he's the Chicago Bears. He stays in Chicago. I talk ball with him all the time. Dave Holcomb, I talk with these guys every single day. I fill in for with these guys. These are respected journalists. Okay? They write with Scott Kennedy. Scott Kennedy is a part of Atlanta Falcons Nation. He's an admin in the group. Y'all didn't know that, did you, huh? Scott Kennedy is an admin in the Atlanta Falcons Nation, and we have an agreement that, being that our group is X high, nearly 20,000, we allow him to, make a few bucks, get traffic to his website. Yeah. So we work with these people. A lot of these people we work with. And these are the things that we're talking about. We're willing to sit down and talk with anybody. Audio Falcon, man, one time for the fan. Look, those are the only people that really reached out to us and say, yeah, let's do something. Engine number 9. Mac is about to get that high. Yeah. But yeah, ask your favorite content creator. Are they willing to sit down with Mad Mike? Okay. Put it in their videos, message them. At some point, they're gonna have to respond to y'all and tell you why that you don't want to talk. Yeah, because we talk to them at training camp. We talk to them at the games. And then when we're not on their face, when we're not in their face, everybody forget what they said. Oh boy. Man, Mike done talk too much right about now. Look, Kevin Knight blocked me a long time ago. I have no idea. So many people done blocked me. I done lost count. I lost count how many people blocked me. I have never had a conversation with. And Kevin Knight is one of those guys. I actually did a show with him. I thought he was a pretty good guy. Cal and the Falcons UK. Yeah, I've been on their shows plenty of times, and I love those guys. Cal, the UK guys, the Falcons UK. Yeah, they have a great channel. These guys bring on every Falcons fan, Falcon content creator that they can possibly find. I've been on there with Kevin Knight, and I thought we was cool, but next thing you know, after that show, I get blocked. Oh, Mike isn't supposed to talk about bad things. Mike, you're not supposed to talk about true things. Oh, and don't talk about Justin Fields. Oh that headed go. Oh my baby, you treating Justin Fields so wrong. He looked like absolute trash, and I've been telling y'all for how long? Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. Yeah, I told you so. Been telling y'all about this man he cannot read NFL defenses. He's terrible. Welcome to the block side. Welcome to the block side. Yeah. Yeah. Been telling everybody about Justin Fields. He has amazing arm. He has the talent. He has all the tools to be a quarterback, but the biggest issue with him is that he's an arrogant idiot. He's a freaking moron. He's egotistical and he doesn't want to do it no one else's way but his. He wants to remain stupid and run and throw the ball deep 50 times. That's why Justin Fields isn't succeeding. It's not because of the bad coaching. It's because he doesn't want to be a quarterback. He wants to be Justin Fields. And you're never going to succeed in the NFL when you just focus on yourself. A quarterback's job is to adapt and pretty much be a chameleon. You got to be able to adapt to every situation. This player might like the ball thrown a little softer. This player might like the ball thrown low. This player might like to throw the ball, throw it a little bit high. These are the things that you have to learn. You have to learn every aspect. You kind of got to be, kind of like a psychiatrist, a counselor. Figure out what makes this player tick. How can I get the best out of this player and this running back and this offensive lineman? Know what to say, how to throw the ball, where he likes his, where his stance, and if I could, get the ball low. Anybody notice that he hasn't had any issues with the snaps? Drew Dahlman. Now he looks like a Pro Bowl center. Since Desmond came in, we haven't had any issues with the snap. These things matter at quarterback. This is why we're saying Desmond Ridder in time could be a very good quarterback. But we got to be patient with the growth. He's already paid dividends for this offense. We don't have issues with our snap. We don't have issues with our players not being in the right place. Why? Because our quarterback is smart enough to know what everybody's job is. This is the most important aspect of being a quarterback, is understanding what everyone's job is, including yours. Yeah, these guys don't want to talk to us. We talk too much about truth. They don't want to deal with truth. We talk about controversial topics. We question their takes. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to be questioned. A lot of people don't want to be questioned. That's the problem. They don't want to be questioned. They don't want to talk about why you think that guys like Tucker Fisk should be on the roster and John Fitzpatrick. They don't want to talk about these types of things. They just want to say, "Hey, I believe this," and that's there is to it. Mike, you shouldn't be asking me why I believe this. It is what it is. That's their problem these days. Because I have a response to everything that I say. Oh hell, Josh Gillum in here. Oh Lord, boy, your coochie bleeding. I see. Yeah, man, this motherfucker done typed 10 goddamn essays in a matter of minutes. Good gracious of life, Josh. It's okay. It's okay, Cootie Cat. Whoa, 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 whoa. Fields numbers way better than Ritter, and these dudes will try to convince y'all Ritter. So let me put that to question. Let me put that to a test. Justin Fields numbers are better than Ritter. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, all you got to do is hit Google. It really ain't that hard. This is what I mean about. I can just bring up one number. How many wins does Justin Fields have? Yeah, that's a stat. Let me just see. How many wins does Justin Fields have? Justin Fields is 6 for 21. How many yards does Desmond Oh, that's cute. That's cute. So, and this man had 6 wins in his entire career, and Desmond already what? How many? 2 and 2, 4. Yeah, this man been in the league for 5 years, and he got 2 more wins than Desmond Ritter. And like I said, the man still barely passed for 2,200 yards in the season. Good gracious life, ain't that a hero? But sir, yeah, yeah, he about to have a heart attack. Y'all leave Josh alone. But like I said before, just ask your favorite content creator that Mike wants to come on their show, AFN wants to come on their show, and just reach out to us. Cause y'all want to see us on there, right? You want to see us on One Time for the Fan. Y'all want to see us out of your Falcon man. Y'all want to see us on Locked On podcast. Even though I'm not Caucasian enough to be on that show, but that's a whole nother story. You didn't hear that from me. I'm not Caucasian enough to be on that. I'm too country to be on that show. But hell, like I said, y'all didn't hear that from me. I can guarantee I can hold my own talking football with anybody of those guys. But I don't sound like Brian Gumble, so no shot. But I don't like it. Look, I'm a country dude. I'm from the A, born and raised. Mom from Alabama, graduated in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Senator Palpatine out. I don't say it too much. I don't hurt too many feelings today. So, y'all already know. Holler at your boy, Matt Mike Sports. Miss Maggie, I apologize in advance. Y'all might see me suspended. Uh, oh man, what the hell he say? I see Josh Gallon. Didn't we beat the team that made him look stupid? Of course. Yeah, we beat the team that made him look stupid. Then they scored like 40 something points and the Falcons end up. Yeah, but like he been in the league what 4 years now, and that dude got 6 wins and 4. Come on, bro. Okay, whatever. That dude's ass. Look, man. Look, we about to cut it short. I don't hurt too many feelings. I don't cause too much controversy today. But like I said, we willing to sit down with everybody and have a reasonable conversation. Because the last guy that sat down, that I sat down with, he apparently called me a liar, even though he stated everything that that I accused him of. You know, he called Bryce the Christ. He said that Bryce Young was going to be the greatest thing in the NFC South, and they were going to win the NFC South. Um, he said all these things, and then proceeds to tell me that Mad Mike is a liar, and Mad Mike is you need to get better friends than Mad Mike because all he does is lie. Meanwhile, the Panthers are what 0-2. Real cute. That's all I got to say about that. Like I said before, we here to stay. We ain't here to play. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here. Deuces.